This is a product review of the HOTBEST 24 pieces of multi-tool cutting blades. Now, not too long ago, I went out and I ordered a brand new multi-tool here, as you can see, and I've been getting a lot of use out of it. The only issue that I had, this was when I bought the tool, it only came with a couple of wood cutting blades and some blades for sanding, or some pads for sanding. And so I needed a multi-pack with more wood cutting blades and with some metal cutting blades as well. So that's why I chose the HOTBEST. It had a pretty good selection of blades that I thought would last for quite a while. I do want to point out before I start showing you the blades, as you can see on my multi-tool here, I have one of the type of tools that has the 4 prongs going across from each other like that. So that's the type of tool that I am, and that's what I'm going to be using with these blades. Now, speaking of the blades, we do have a couple of different varieties to look at. These are wood cutting blades, of course, and they are 1 3/4 inches in width. More wood cutting blades here. These are about 1 5/16 as far as the width is concerned. It also comes with a number of metal cutting blades. These are bimetal for cutting off just small amounts of metal or nails, that kind of thing. It does come with some of the circular ones that I like. I'm going to try to do some plunge cuts with those, and that should be interesting to try. I've never tried this particular style before, so that should be good to try. And then it comes with a couple of small little attachments here. Depending on the type of multi-tool that you have, you may need those. Just wanted to point out one of the other differences on the blades. In addition to the widths of the blades, you can also see with the teeth on the blades that some of the teeth are far more aggressive than other teeth, even though they're basically shaped. These are the ones that are the same shape here. So kind of a difference in the types of teeth that they have and how aggressive they would be. So after that brief little introduction there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put on my safety gear. I'm going to put a couple blades into my multi-tool, and then we'll give these a quick test to see how they work. Alright, we are back out in the garage for this review of the HOTBEST blades for this multi-tool. As you can see, I've taken one of the wood cutting blades and attached it to the multi-tool, and now I have a 5/8 of an inch board here, an old fence board, and I'm simply going to do a couple of plunge cuts through here to see how well it works. So here we go. Let's give it a shot. Just like that, it cuts pretty quickly through the wood, and I must say I was even using one of the blades that has the less aggressive teeth up here. So for this particular wood cutting blade, I'm pretty pleased with the results. Well, we've changed blades now. You can see I put on this semicircular one that's marked as wood and plastics and soft metal. I still have the same board up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and try doing a cut across this board using this circular one. So let's go ahead and give it a shot and see how well it works. So what you can see on that one, it works pretty well. And what I like about this particular blade compared to one of the plunge ones, as you notice when I was doing the plunge, I would go like this, move over, go like this, move over. This one I was just able to find a line, go right across with the line, and make a pretty decent cut. It's relatively smooth, not super smooth, but at least with making a line going all the way across, this blade I think worked pretty well, so I'm happy with it. I think I'll get some good use out of this particular one. One more test here for the HOTBEST blades for this multi-tool. So you can see I've gone ahead and inserted the bimetal blade into the tool, and I have here 1.5 inch roofing nail that we're going to work through as well. So let's go ahead and give that one a shot and see how well it comes out. And that was the roofing nail. So you can see right down here I have a drywall screw. I'm going to go ahead and change the position of the blade and go this way across with it, and then we'll see how well this works as well. As you can tell, it took a little bit more work to do the drywall screw than it did the nail. You can see a little bit of deformity now in the blade, if we can get in really close to it. And that was from the drywall screw. The nail, it worked really well on since it was smooth, I guess. Not quite so well with the drywall screw. Now, I will say it did make it through the drywall screw. It took more effort, it took more time, and it doesn't look like the blade particularly like that as much as it did with the nail.